Don, how was your work week? Hey, Tony.
It's quite tired because I've just finished my work 30 minutes ago. So
Oh, my. Thank you for coming.
you are welcome. I'm happy to join the class.
It's nice of you. Did you come home from work by car, by bus?
By bus.
Oh, by bus. How long does it
Yeah,
take?
I think 30 minutes.
Oh, 30 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you relax on the bus, like close your eyes and listen to music or
Yes, a little bit.
okay. And then there are the people who study on the bus, like listen to a English or something, or something like that. All
Yeah,
right.
but not me.
Oh, you don't? Okay. I used to do Japanese, but then I switched to music. I became too lazy. Hey, let's see. Is Ha there? Nice to see you again, Ha. How are you?
Yeah, nice to see you.
Hmm.
Last week I absent because I had an important exam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What exam did you take, Ha? If you don't mind asking.
IELTS test.
Hmm. A test. Okay. Was it an English test or was it a
Yeah,
science test? Oh, yeah. And how do you feel about the test?
not really good because
Oh,
I have a problem with examiner in speaking.
yeah. And speaking to the
He
examiner.
Yeah, I have a face-to-face test,
Hmm.
speaking test,
Hmm.
but the examiner not unfriendly and he
Ah,
interrupt from part one until part three,
ah,
and yeah, I felt not really well, and I
That's not
have
good.
a complaint with the British
Yeah,
Council. Yeah,
yeah. What country was it from?
I don't know
Yeah.
because he didn't introduce.
Huh.
Mhm.
Could you tell by his accent? Was it British, Australian, American?
Action is very okay, but the attitude and is not friendly.
Yeah, that's too
Yeah,
bad. I don't like it when I
yeah,
hear
too
about
bad. A bad experience in an important test, in my
yeah.
opinion.
Did you say British Council? Was it the British Council?
Yeah, British
Oh, it
Council.
was. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking he was maybe a British person, huh? Sometimes the British are not friendly. I say that
Yeah, I
because,
know.
I actually
I know
have,
that.
on my father's side of the family, I have British cousins, and they're mostly nice people, but sometimes they use sharp words,
Yeah.
and they get angry easily. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, yeah. So angry. I don't know the reason why.
Yeah, yeah,
From the first second.
yeah. All over the world, I've met like easy to get angry British
Yeah,
people. So I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my God.
yeah. And after that, I feel so sad.
Oh
Uh,
no.
mm, because I think it's not a I mean it's a big problem with me because I have a good result. I hope I can get a good result for
Mm-hmm.
this test because I need to apply a PhD position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You need a good result on this test.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And those British Council tests are a really good certification to have because that organization is so powerful. I've known about them for about 32 years. I've known about the British Council because they were in Kyoto, Japan, and they helped a friend of mine with his research on environment things 32 years ago. He was a high level Oxford, and then he was at Cambridge doing his PhD. Very intelligent guy, but they were always
Yeah.
really kind to him because of his background. So
Mm.
that British stuff is like that. How's Mr. Tony? Tony, thank you for saying hello. And Tony, I need a
Yeah.
background. I think Ms. Duke is upset that I'm using this space. She made me a nice background, and I promise I'll use it. I wonder if she's listening now. So, Brendan, why
No
don't
worries.
you?
I'm
Hey,
okay.
It's Miss Duke. I promise I'm going to use it. I don't want to be a science fiction guy. It's just I have to load it within the first minute of the meeting, and I don't forget to do it. It's just I'll figure it out, Miss Duke. I promise. You worked hard on my background, so thank you. Okay. There are only 3 students. Let's see. Are there more? Good. Some more students join. We have Trong Ta and Ha Vi and Luang An. Let's see. Trong Ta, are you there? Hello, Ta. Or do you say Te? Ta. Trong Ta.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. How's my pronunciation? Trong Ta?
Yeah, yes, your pronunciation is correct.
Okay. How are you today, Trong Ta? Pretty
My
good.
energy a bit low today.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Your energy's low. All right. I will go slowly. I won't be so cheerful. I'll go slow. Today's topic is kind of complicated. So I went to Google search and I got everybody some translations. But then I also went to ChatGPT to get translations so we can compare the two, because there are all these business words. And so I think my goal today as a teacher tonight, I'm going to simplify, make it simple, because some things we say are applicable, some things are not applicable, means they're good for you or not good for you. But then we have Ms. Lisa. How are you, Lisa, in Hanoi? Is Lisa there? It's good to see you again. Huang Lisa.
Yeah, good evening, teacher.
How are you? Good to hear you.
I'm fine, thanks.
Yeah.
And how about you? How
Pretty
about
good.
your voice? It is very better today, yeah?
Well, thank you. You know, I 2 days ago my steroid powder finished, so my voice is coming back in the evening. It's just I hope now my breathing can stay okay. I still don't know why I had such problems in January and February. So thank you, Lisa. It feels good to have my voice back.
Yeah.
How was your work day today, Lisa?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I just come back Hanoi after 1 week traveling from Ho Chi Minh City to Cần Thơ and another province, and then come back to Hanoi.
Oh, good, good. We have a business lesson for you today about writing business reports.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of vocabulary. Many students probably know it, but I put some Vietnamese in there, and then you can tell me, is it good Vietnamese or so-so? You guys can help me. Tony, you can help me. Ha can help me. Lisa can help me. Because you students and teachers helper, you're never shy about correcting things. So I'm glad you can help me correct it. Yeah. Hey, we have another Ha. We have Ha-vi or Ha-vi. How do you say Ha-vi?
Happy, yeah.
Ha-vi, how are you today?
I think that I can say that is amazing day that I got my promotion to a new position in my school.
Nice, very good. And
Yeah.
that's at high school or the university level? I forgot.
Now I'm working in a kindergarten.
Oh, kindergarten. I'm sorry, that's really early. Okay. And so
Yeah.
how are the kids today? Today is Friday. Are the kindergarten students, are they super happy today?
You we actually in my school we just finished a topic, and we also have the challenge for the kid to make the toy from recycled materials.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
was amazing that the parents support a lot, and they vote
Yeah.
for the most like toys. And
Yeah.
we have the event to send the certificate and also the prize to honor our student, and it was
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Do you have any kids who you can see age 5 or 6 years old that they're really good artists?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sometimes they can make something that we can not imagine that they can do it.
Oh,
But
wow.
I think I learned something from when I work as a teacher is that to believe in the kid, and the kid can do everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I knew a little Japanese boy, Yuto, who used to make beautiful dinosaurs, but his older brother,
Yeah.
Yoshi, would make guns from recycled things that shoot paper. He was kind of a gun boy. I was really surprised. You know,
Yeah.
Yuto was sort of peaceful. Well, dinosaurs are a little dangerous. T-Rex, dinosaurs. That was cute.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. There's just one more person. It's Luong An. How are you, Luong An?
Yeah, hello.
How are you today?
Yeah, today is very Friday. I'm very happy because I will have weekend.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, some break after a week.
Yeah, nice. And I'm happy you are here today. Luong,
Yeah.
are you 34 years old?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, that was a happy time in my life because I was in my hometown Chicago in summer, and I was working for a Japanese company, and the
Yeah.
weather was really beautiful. I had a wonderful summer in the year 2000. So it was a happy time of my life at age 34. All right. All right, let me show everybody what I have for today with the translations I was talking about. And we'll go through these, and if you want to change some of the Vietnamese, I created this character called Min Nguyen, I guess, for a formal business report. Now, these business reports are really long, so I was thinking we could do a short style for our writing exercise today. But the business report has an executive summary, and you give an overview of the key points. There's your overview of the key points. And then table of contents. This is a long report. So in one 90-minute class, I don't think we can do all of this in 90 minutes. So we'll pick just two. And the two I would like to do are number 4 and 5, challenges and issues and recommendations. And we'll talk about that more later. So the introduction, this talks about the purpose of the report. Why did you write the report? And I said, if this is a report that you do every year or every quarter, then you don't really have to do a big introduction because the company or organization knows that you're going to give the report. So it doesn't have to be so long, the introduction. So it's a business performance analysis, but this could also be an organization analysis. So the financial performance, revenue growth, and provide an analysis of the company's revenue growth over the reporting period. So let me see if my teacher's aide, Tony, is here. Hey, Tony, would you like to use the Vietnamese? And then if you think it's strange, you can correct it, right? So your report should have revenue growth. What do you think of that? Tong Truong, I can't even pronounce it.
Actually, it is the academic words. So I think it's perfect, teacher.
Okay, it's good?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to ask you for all of these, Tony. Next one, industry benchmarks. This one's difficult. Industry, how other industries are doing. How is your company doing compared to other companies?
It's okay, teacher.
Yeah. How about this one? Gross profit margins. Gross profit margins. Is that one a little strange? What I could do, Tony, I can go down here, and then I got this one from ChatGPT. Gross. Oh, where is it? I don't see it. Gross profit margins. Oh, no, I didn't get that one. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Tony. I didn't get that gross profit margins. Like, yeah.
A bit, it's okay. The meaning is okay, but for rearrange the words, I think the last word should be the third one.
So it's out of order. Okay, out of order. Very good. How about this one? The operating profit margins.
Then it's okay, teacher.
Okay, let's switch because you don't have to do all the work, Tony. It's a lot of work. Can we go to Ha, if you're there, Ha? Ha, would you like to try one for, let's see, or Lisa? Lisa, are you there? We could try this one. Net profit margins. So Lisa,
tỷ suất lợi nhuận dòng.
Does it sound good?
Yeah.
For net profit margins? Okay. How about this one? Operational performance.
hiệu suất hoạt động.
Yeah, it's good. All right. Service metrics. What do you think? Does that sound? It's under operational performance, the service metrics. This one's a little strange, isn't it? Service metrics, how your service is doing. Right? Okay. Let's see, who else would like to try? Being my helpful translator person. Trang Ta, would you like to try? Are you there, Trang Ta? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hey, Trang Ta, do you think operational cost, this is a good translation? Or is it so-so?
Operational cost, yeah. Chi phí,
Not bad. You know, we could have not bad, so-so, or great translation, or not good.
Chi phí vận hành.
Yeah.
So I mean that this can call chi phí hoạt động. It's an operating cost, but it's also called in in Vietnamese it is operational cost. Yeah.
It's okay then. Trong Ta, how about the service delivery metrics?
Service delivery metric.
Yeah.
Metrics, I mean, it shows service delivery.
Yeah, very good. It shows, it demonstrates how the service delivery is doing. Very good, very good. And can you do another one, Trong Ta? We have production service metrics, measuring production.
Yeah, this you can translate chỉ số dịch vụ hoặc chỉ số sản xuất.
Yeah. All right. And if you change them, that's okay. How about supply chain management?
Yeah, this is I think this is okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Trong Ta, would you like to do some more? Is it okay?
Market analysis.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Okay. And this one, market share.
Yeah, this can call thị phần. This is like the percentage of
market.
So this yeah.
Yeah, very good. How much, you know, what percent your company controls or owns of the marketplace. Very nice, Trong Ta. Want to try a couple more? We have customer analysis.
Yeah, I think this is okay. For the next shows, customer analysis and competitive analysis. But yeah, for competitive analysis, you can go is because the first customers is you try to like identify about your customer, but this for the competitor, so you should be phân tích đối thủ. Yeah, it's
let me check down here if they competitive. Oh, what do you think this is okay, or is that the same?
I think this so this cạnh tranh is show the action, but it's more for you know like for your competitors. So I would recommend phân tích đối thủ.
Oh, okay, so it's a little different. You have a good knowledge of this. Trong Ta, I forgot, is your background a business person or organization?
Actually, I'm a generalist, but I used to study finance.
Oh, okay, so this is good. This is good, Trong Ta, that I chose you. Now this can be used in many situations for students, for teachers, for organizations. Key achievements or milestones. There's a good vocabulary word, milestones. What do you think, Trong Ta?
Key achievement when you achieve something. So this can I think this should be symbol. it's like I think milestone is okay.
So yeah, milestones are interesting because they're the old road markers to show 1 more kilometer, 2 more kilometers. So you're getting close to your goal, your objective. Okay, now this one again. This one is a little bit difficult, Trong Ta. We have regulatory issues are by the government. The government puts regulations.
Yeah, I think that's okay. This is what involved with the regulation, so you can turn up, vấn đề pháp lý and operational inefficiencies. I mean, hoạt động kém quả.
Okay, now this one is New English. I hear this a lot. Actionable recommendations, taking action on the recommendations. This is kind of new. I don't know, does that Vietnamese sound okay?
Actionable is something that you can achieve, but then it is to do. So recommendation đề nghị khuyến nghị có thể hành động is more like Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Do they sometimes use Chinese business terms in Vietnam?
I mean the meaning, but like, những hành động được khuyến nghị là những hành động được khuyến thực hiện. For me, for the term here, I don't know exactly yet, but in this is more like the longer version. Yeah.
I think that's really interesting, Trong Ta, because in English we sometimes use French business words. So words like secretary, receptionist, enquête, all of these words from French that we use in American business. It's really interesting. And British business too. So I think we're similar if you use Chinese business terms like that, right? Actionable recommendations. All right. And then Trong Ta, how about this one called clear implementation steps?
Implement mean like you apply some you definitely will apply some steps. So I think this is những implement certainly for this in Vietnamese, but
taking proactive steps, step by step, to improve something.
Những bước hành động.
It's interesting. And again, this can be used in business, but also organizations, or it could be a new school policy for primary or secondary school or a university. So this is a great sort of new English word that's being used a lot, clear implementation steps, because sometimes there's a new program or a recommendation and the steps are not clear. So they want these steps to be clear. How are we going to do this new system step by step? So that's actually a really powerful one. And then the last one, Trong Ta, we have, this one here, forward-looking statement. What do you think of that? Forward-looking statement.
I think it's this year, you look forward this into the future.
Yeah.
So
you say positive sounding. It's positive sounding.
Statement.
Forward looking, like thinking.
Tuyên bố hoặc là khuyến nghị sắp tới hoặc là ở tương lai. I think it's you should delete hướng tới.
Yeah. I can take this away.
Yeah. because normally I didn't translate it into Vietnamese anyway. I just understand the English and how to use it.
It's closely related to future prospects. What do you think of this one?
Yeah, I
That's
think
okay.
it's synonym.
Now, what I did here, I went to chat, because these were from Google, all those were Google, but I also did Chat GPT for you. And so, we can compare those to Google. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send you all this in a PDF so you can keep both the documents I made. One has all the translations. So let me, I have that actually on my desk and ready to go, so you don't have to wait for it. And I just want to make sure that I send this to you. I'm going to put this in Yalo for you, if I can find it. PDF, yeah. So I have two of these things, and if you check Yalo now, they're going to be there, I promise. Here's number one, and here's number two, sample two. One is called a template, and one is called a sample. So I can send them both at the same time. Business report template and business report sample. So during the lesson, if you need to, you can check the vocabulary words in the PDFs. And those PDFs, again, they're for you to use. I created references for you. But the thing I want to do for tonight is, first, I want to go to the sample. I made a sample of this recommendations. If you want, if some people can read, because I know you like to read, it's a good way to learn. We can quickly go through this report reading style. Ha, would you like to try to read this? This is someone named Minh Tran. I tried to make a Vietnamese name, and he works for ABC Company. Would you like to read this executive summary?
Okay. Executive summary. ABC Corporation is pleased to present this business report covering the financial and operational performance for the fiscal year ending March 31st, 2024. The report highlights significant achievements, challenges faced, and provides actionable recommendations for future growth and improvement.
Good. And then we just did the table of contents, so we can skip over that. Ha, can you also read the introduction here?
Okay. Introduction. ABC Corporation is a leading technology company. Can you read?
Oh yeah, sure. It's a specializing.
Yeah, specializing in software development and IT solutions. The purpose of this report is to assess the company's performance over the past year and to provide strategic insights for the upcoming fiscal period.
Very nice, Ha. How would you like to read some more? You're doing a great job.
Okay, financial growth, right?
Yes.
Okay. Total revenue for the fiscal year 2023 to 2024, $70 million. Year-over-year growth rate is 15%. Analysis. The company experienced robust revenue growth driven by increased sales in our medical software solutions sector, and we have significantly expanded our client base in that area.
Nice, Ha. So, Ha, sorry, I've lived in Japan so long that when people want to say yes, they say, I shouldn't do that. I have to say, yes, please continue to read. Very good. All right. Thank you so much. Tony, would you like to read the profitability here, please?
Yes, teacher. Profitability, gross profit margin 65%, operating profit margin 20%, net profit margin 20%. Analysis. The company's liquidity position is strong with ample short-term assets to cover the liabilities. The debt levels are manageable, indicating a healthy capital structure.
Yeah, so that liquidity is important. It means how much cash does your company have, right? And so a really rich company has a lot of cash. So if something like the coronavirus hits in 2020, some companies had enough cash for 1 year. And so they were really strong. And so that's what that word robust means. Robust means strong. I saw the robust here. Robust means they're making a lot of money. So robust means strong. Very good. Okay, and Tony, can you also read the operational performance analysis?
Sure. Operational performance analysis, software development output, 100 new products completed, service delivery time average of 2 weeks per project, analysis, operational efficiency improved, resulting in timely project deliveries and increased client satisfaction.
Yeah, so within 2 weeks, every 2 weeks they launch a new software product, and they're doing really well because of medical software that they're working on. Supply chain management. Let's see, Lisa, are you still there? Is
Yes.
Lisa, would you like to read supply chain management?
Yes. Supply chain management. Inventory turnover ratio 7 times. Supplier performance 95% on time deliver. Analysis efficiency supply chain management contribute to streamline operations and minimize inventory holding costs.
Yeah, these are very good. The inventories are really big concern for companies for the last 50 years because it was the Japanese company Toyota that created very small inventories and they saved a lot of money. And it's called just in time. It means if your factory needs things, they have only a small inventory, but they save big money on those inventory costs. And the Japanese company Toyota went to America's Detroit, Michigan, where they make the big car companies, General Motors. And they said, your inventories are so high, you're losing money. So it's good to keep your inventories low. So that's why they're talking about minimize inventory holding costs. So what that means, if you're making cars and you have all these engine pieces for your cars, it's actually you lose money if you keep so much inventory to make cars. You want to keep your inventories really low. That's a business thing there. So they actually use that as a business benchmark. Luong An, would you like to read the market analysis?
Yeah, market analysis, market share. ABC Corporation capture a 10% market share in the IT solutions for medical software solutions, up from 7% last year. Customer analysis, customer retention rate remained at 85% with positive feedback from product quality and customer support. Competitive analysis, ABC Corporation maintains a competitive edge through continuous innovation, market diversification, and strategic partnerships.
Oh, very nice. Can you read a little bit more? You have a very precise accent. Would you like to try the key achievements?
Yeah. Key achievements. Launch ABC MRT scanning software 3.2, an improved software for advanced high-definition brand scanning with advanced in AI anomaly recognition software, expanding into new geographic markets, establishing key partnership with clients in Thailand, Laos, and Vietnam. Received Medical Advancement of the Year award from Scandinavian Association of Medical Professionals.
Very nice, Luong. Yeah, so the anomaly is, that new software that looks at the brain for any problems. And so they have great advances for this company. Tan, would you like to try? Is Tan there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello, Tan. Tan, would you like to read the challenges and issues for this company?
Yeah, challenges and issues in increased competition from several competitors in niche
Niche.
Yeah. Technology segment, rising cost of talent acquisition and retention in the medical software development sector, regulator compliance, complexities for data breaches hammering our Asian expansion efforts.
Yeah, it means like whatever government this company is in Australia or England, the government is saying you need stronger security for sensitive technology for the software they make, I guess. I tried to make this as true, as a thing as I could. Let's see, Tony, would you like to read the recommendations? Because this is the most important for tonight is recommendations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Recommendations: enhance marketing strategies to distinguish ABC's medical software product line from competitors and continue to target specific areas of the medical research which show upward sales trajectories. Invest in talent development programs and employee benefits to attract and retain top IT professionals, strengthen compliance progresses, and invest in regulatory expertise towards competent cybersecurity recommendations.
Yeah. So do you see I tried to make these for, since they have this problem, this problem, this problem, the recommendations are for each of those problems. Okay. So I tried to make them link really well. And then in conclusion, ABC Corporation has demonstrated strong performance in revenue growth, operational efficiency, and market presence by addressing key challenges and implementing strategic recommendations. The company is well positioned for continued success and sustainable growth in the coming years. So this is a very positive report that the person made for their company. And I like it. And again, I sent this in PDF form for you. So by all means, you can use the template for your own company if you would like to. And I'm just going to put there, save my changes. Okay, so for tonight's work exercise for you, I have this here. And do you see, it's very simple. It's for tonight's writing assignment. Let's focus on only 2 points of the business report because this topic is so big. We have challenges and recommendations. So can you describe a challenge your organization, school, or business faces? We can write 1 paragraph on that. And next, what recommendation do you have to face that challenge? We can write an additional challenge on that. Okay, so I'm trying to think the challenge, if we were to use a real challenge, recently, just very simple for this company is Ms. Duke and I are trying to separate the secondary age 13, 14, 15 years old students from ages 9, 10, 11, 12, because while the primary students speak wonderful English, their behavior is a little bit more hyperactive, as you've seen, Tony. With the 13, 14-year-olds, they're actually quite mature. Even the 12-year-olds are quite mature, and I think they would like their own group. So our challenge is to see if we can separate those 2 groups, but it's a challenge because the times have to be good for the students on Saturdays and Sundays. So, and we have to have teachers, aides help us so we can work through that. So the recommendation is, yes, let's separate from the 2 age groups, but we have to be careful of time scheduling and things like that. Okay, so would you guys like to use examples from your own company or organization? And could you give us some challenges? So you could do it this way, right? Challenges. And then if you can write maybe 5 sentences and recommendations to fix the problems. Could you do 5 sentences? So total is 10 sentences. So it's 2 paragraphs, but we have about 45 minutes. I think we can do this. Now, you can do this sentence by sentence style, or you could do outline if you like. Outline style is okay. Outline style would be like 1, challenges, and then you could do A, B, C, well, more like this, B, C, D. And then you could do recommendations, 2 recommendations, which would look like this. Recommendations. And then again, A, B, C, D style. Let me put that up there. And D. So you can do outline style, that's okay, but sentence by sentence is probably best since this is a writing class. Okay, so it's now 11:16. So students, if you would like to, you could write this, and if you can put it in chat. So I'll go to the chat box, and the chat box is here, chat box. I will leave in 10 minutes. Please don't call me teacher. Okay, I got your message from a while ago. So I waited until I called on Ha. All right, so please put challenges and recommendations for your company or organization here. What do you think? All right, Tony. What do you think, Tony? Tony, you're laughing. How is Tony?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah. What's so funny, Tony? You're laughing about something. Okay, so would you like to try this challenge, everybody? Does it sound like a good challenge? Let's check. Luang An, would you like to take the challenge of writing five challenges for your organization and 5 recommendations?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay, as long as you guys are trying, that's important. I'm just going to check to make sure each person wants to do the challenge, right? So thanks, Luang An.
Yeah.
How about Lisa? Lisa, are you still there with us?
Yes,
Lisa,
I'm
what do you
trying
think?
to
Okay. Do you think it's a good challenge? 5 problems and then 5 ways to fix them for your company?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, thanks. Thank you for doing that. I think everybody's working. I'll put up some samples here in the share screen. Okay. Hello, Ha. How are you? Ha, is your daughter jumping on the bed?
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Tell her I said, sounds great. You know, challenges. Hey, let's see.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, who is it? Hi.
Yeah. Now we write the challenges and the recommendation on the chat box.
Yeah, that would work best, because then if we do a presentation, you can just read them to everybody. So if somebody didn't catch, you know, what
Okay,
you're
okay.
saying, then they can see.
Okay, I understand. That means we will list the challenges, and after that, we will talk about the recommendation and some explain about that. What?
Yeah,
Right?
definitely. And I think since there are about 7 students tonight, we can even do 2 minutes presentation for each student, 3 minutes if you like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to color code these here. Okay. And I want to look at this. Okay. Okay, so I put enquêtes there for you. I put that there because in Japanese they say anketo. So some countries use the anketo. It's the French word enquête here, enquête, and then there's Vietnamese here. So there, okay. Ha, have you heard this word enquête?
Never before.
Oh, okay. I just thought maybe because of the French influence in Vietnam, they kept this word enquête going. Is this khao sát better, the Vietnamese? So surveys here, khao sát is maybe better. Okay, and then Japanese is enquêto. And that just means surveys. Okay, let me check the chat, see how everybody's doing. Oh, very nice. There have been answers here and I didn't see it so far. Lisa, are you there? How about Lisa? Lisa in Hanoi. Oh, I don't see her. Lisa, if you're there. How about Tony? Are you there, Tony?
Yes, I'm here.
Tony, can you do me a favor? Can you read Lisa's thing here? It's currently.
Yeah.
Thanks, because I need to take a break from talking.
Yeah, currently our company is facing some challenges. The new law of government decrease 80 bring us to the complicated situations. In addition, our partners also have some new changing in human resources. Recommendations. First, conduct a comprehensive review of Decree 80 to understand its implications on the company's operations and compliance requirements. Develop a strategy to adapt to the new regulatory environment effectively. To engage with partners to understand the change in their human resources and assess the impact on collaborative projects, explore opportunities for collaboration and alignment to mitigate any disruptions. 3, enhance communication channels with government authorities to seek clarifications of Decree 80 and ensure full compliance while advocating for any necessary adjustments to facilitate business operations. Or invest in training and development programs to upskill employees and prepare them for potential change resulting from the new law and partner transitions. 5, continuously monitor and evaluate KPI performance metrics to identify areas for improvement and implement proactive measures to maintain and access performance targets despite external challenges.
Yeah, my comment to Lisa is, wow, Lisa, the recommendations are really comprehensive. This is great. Nice work. And Tony, thank you for reading those because I couldn't get a hold of Lisa. What happened to Lisa? Oh, no. Ha, you put one in here as sort of a worksheet. Let's see what we have. Beautiful. Hey, how would you like to, can I share this on my screen? And then if you want to read it, I like your style here. It's very direct, straightforward, nicely done. Would you like to read it, Ha?
Yeah, this table, I just brief the information about the challenges and recommendation. The first, in my opinion, the first challenge is the labor force disaster. I mean, there are many workers leave the company. And my recommendation is you need to concern the salary, the welfare leave, or maternity leave, or give some good policy for long-term officers, such as 10 years or more than that. And the second challenge, in my opinion, is a financial crisis. You can see in the COVID-19 pandemic, financial crisis in 2007, 2008. And my recommendation is manager need to have strategy to predict face to the economic cycle, and they need to prepare the capital provision, high quality human resource in risk management or something like that.
Yeah, this one is really good. I'll just do these little circles. The high quality human resource is really good. I forgot, what was your area of work?
Finance and banking.
Yeah. So this one phrase, I'm going to try to put it in strategies to face economic cycle, such as capital or provision, high quality human resource, especially you said because of the COVID from 4 years ago. What is that called? I'm trying to think. Let me write it here in the notes for today. Let me just get this ready for you. You probably know this, though, I think, if I can go back to Zoom properly. And I'm going to go to the share screen for my pages here, because I'm using the Apple thing. So at the very bottom here, I'll move this up, actually. Okay, so reduce risk to catastrophic forces or force majeure incidents. Again, they use that French word force majeure, but let me check that spelling, huh? It means like a global pandemic. They used to say act of God, right? But they try not to use act of God because it has religious, So instead they call it force majeure. The French came up with that. Let me see, force. I want to get the right spelling, though. It's force majeure. Yeah, force majeure is this. I don't know if this even translates, though, if it translates well into Vietnamese, but it's the very unexpected thing. So in your recommendation, I think you're trying to say reduce our exposure to acts, force majeure acts.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Check my spelling. Majeure, it's French. So majeure. Hey, I actually spelled that right. I don't really speak so much French, and I got it right. Majeure. Yeah. Wow, I feel like a champion. Because again, I can say bonjour in French, and that's about it.
In my presentation, although the first monsieur, act the God, for example, disease or the global climate, but we need to have the predict for our corporation. And prepare the capital or something like that.
Yeah. Do you mean by prepare the capital emergency reserve if your company?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think it would be, like 10% saved for a force majeure event?
It depends on the kind of company and the kind of industry we need to focus on. We have maybe about maybe sometimes 10, sometimes 15, sometimes 20%.
Yeah, and then again, we're using that term a lot. It depends on the company's liquidity. As a finance person, liquidity. Do you have the resources to do that? All right, nice work so far. We had Lisa's and we had Ha's. And let me see if I missed one. I don't know if I missed anyone. And then did someone want to try? Another person want to try? You were working really hard on this. So people said, I'm working really hard. Hey, Tony, did you try the challenge with problems in the organization and recommendations? Tony's smiling. Tony, did you try the challenge or is it just for the students?
I'm still thinking, teacher.
Oh, okay. Is it a difficult problem to think about, Tony?
Yeah, a bit hard because actually it is the institute and it's working well, so it's hard for me to find any programs and recommendations.
Oh, okay. I'll put this in the chat, Tony. The institute is running smoothly. So everything is running smoothly. So do you understand that, running smoothly? No major problems. It's going very smoothly. But then be careful. Listen to what Ha said. You have to prepare for. Here's another expression for Ha. Prepare, and for Tony, prepare for contingencies. And contingencies are those acts of God, the force majeure, global pandemic, climate change. So you have to prepare for contingency plans, means emergency backup plans. So that would be good. Emergency backup plans. Contingencies. Again, contingencies, it's one of those French words, contingencies. We borrow so much from the French. So if I were to look for contingencies here, I think it's probably a French word, contingencies. First, I'm going to put the Vietnamese in here for you, contingencies. Okay, so here's this. In this class, we actually...
Contingency, the same meaning with provision, right?
Yeah, or contingencies are equals backup plans. Backup plans. Mm-hmm. Yeah, backup plans. Let me put that. Backup plans for emergencies. So contingencies. Does the contingencies, does the Vietnamese look okay? The Bat Ca Kang?
Yeah, I think it's the same meaning.
Okay. And I'm just curious to see what that is. In French, it probably has just a different, oh, very strange. It's, I don't know why, but I assume contingency was a French word, but over the centuries, it changed. This is the French, it's imprévu, which sounds like improve, all right? Here's the French.
Imprévu.
Imprévu, but in English.
Contingencies.
Contingencies, right? Okay, and I don't know if I got my Vietnamese pronunciation, but here it is.
Tình huống bất ngờ.
Okay, can you hear that? Yeah, so I promise I'll study Vietnamese, everyone, because I really want to travel to Vietnam, but only when it's 30 degrees. 36 degrees is too hot. That's like Taipei. And in Saudi Arabia 2 years ago, it was 50 degrees. So it's a bit unbelievable, 50 degrees. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Phuong Vu, are you there? Phuong Vu?
Yes, I'm just back.
How are you?
Today, our company got the technical incident. That's why I just joined the class.
Oh, okay. Technical incident. And I'll write it out here for the other students, technical incident in the chat. Can you describe it?
I think that's the technical issue that happened with the system.
Okay.
So causing some delay in the processing.
Ah, okay. This is very good.
Yeah.
Does it happen sometimes or frequently?
It's sometimes.
Okay, sometimes. You know, you could put that in a yearly report for your company, because tonight our focus is yearly reports. So you could, in your thing, you could write challenges under challenges, occasional system problems.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's the difficult question, Phu Vong. How would you say to correct the problem? What recommendations do you have?
Usually we will inform the technology support to fix the issue. They fix the issue and then it recover. We have to wait for the system fix, and once it's recovered, we will start to process the transaction.
Okay. So for a financial report, you can say, of course you could say, are they fast? The technical support, but in a report, you would say, are they efficient? So if you wanted a recommendation, you could say, we need to improve the efficiency of our tech support. But I don't know if that's true. Phuong Vu, are you happy with your tech support?
Yes.
Okay. So this is just an idea. Yeah.
We had the process.
Yeah.
Whenever we raise the technical incident, we raise it to the test team, and the test how to immediately support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Phu Vong, in Vietnam, would you say there's generally really good tech support?
It depends, but for the big companies, we got the procedure in place for the system system resiliencies. That pronunciation, I always got problem with that.
Can you type it in chat? Is it possible, or unless you're on a cell phone?
Resilience.
Oh, resilience. Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Resilience systems. Very good. I asked that question, Phuong Vu, because I was in Saudi Arabia 2 years ago, and someone was always hacking the network. I don't know why they were doing it. So it was a technical training institute for petroleum engineers. And our system would crash once a day during the summer because someone was hacking into the system. I don't know who it was, but it made it very difficult for teachers because we relied on the network so much for our students. And the Saudis didn't have good tech support. They really need to improve their tech support systems. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. That's really good. How about Luong? Did you want to try? We have about 13 minutes left. You know, everyone should try a challenge or, and if you check the chat when I was interviewing Phuong Vu, I put some things in there, some vocabulary that you could use. Words like text. Oh, beautiful. Nice. This just came in and it's from Luong. Luong, do you want to read it or like a presentation style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have two challenges here.
Okay.
First one is for the human resource. As our office is not in the center of the city as the old one, this is the big issue in Ho Chi Minh City, which we have always had traffic jams. Because staff will take more time to come into the office and be tired of traveling. Therefore, we can get the issue of staff leaving our company and hard for us to recruit the new joiners. So the recommendation is the company can provide support to pick employees from the center of TC to our office, or proper flexibility working policy can help in this case. The second one is the new circular. As the new circular, which is effective from second half of this year, has many changes in the sales management. Our sales agents may get issue in their way of working, and it will impact to the company's sales performance. Yeah.
What is the circular? I'm not sure of that business term, the circular, the new circular.
It is the new circular to manage the sales in insurance industry.
What is your industry, Luong, on? I forgot.
Yeah, insurance industry.
Insulin, is that right?
Insurance.
Oh, insurance. Okay.
Yeah, insurance.
Insurance. Okay. All right. And then how about your recommendations, Luong?
Insurance. Yeah. And recommendation is the company should have more discussion with the government to clarify the circular, and we can repair the actions for new changes correctly. Besides, training and workshop for sales team is necessary to apply these changes effectively.
Very nice. Really, really good. What type of insurance? Is it health insurance, business?
Health insurance. Yeah, health insurance.
Okay. So you work with the government as an insurance company?
Yeah.
Okay. And how is that industry in Vietnam? You have a very dynamic population, whereas China, Japan, America, and Europe are facing population decreases and more elderly people. Insurance costs are getting really high for all of these countries. How is Vietnam's insurance going?
I think it's the same issue because, maybe we have a chance in nowadays because many people in maybe in the big city as Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi City, the people buy insurance, health insurance even then when we have younger than before. Yeah, younger than before. Yeah.
Oh.
So the fee is not really high, and they can have the insurance to protect them.
Do you know, my cousins are from England? They have national health care. Hey, who's speaking English? I hear a little girl's voice. It's cute. Supplemental insurance. My cousins were in Britain, England in the 1970s and 80s, and it was national insurance that they pay monthly fees from their working salaries into the national system. But if some people were successful in business, they had extra money, they would sometimes pay for supplemental insurance, which means that they could go to a doctor that they chose or a high-level hospital for treatments, or even go to France or America. And so it's like a form of supplemental insurance. Does Vietnam do that, supplemental insurance?
It's the same in Vietnam, yeah. Many companies buy the supplemental insurance for our staff, for their staff, yeah.
Okay, because also, Thailand is becoming a strange thing, where they do the surgery at a discount. Major surgery, you can save like 40%. And so some foreigners from Europe and America, Canada, are going to Thailand, to Bangkok, where the medical professionals are good, but they're able to save money. Do you know what I mean by discount operations on serious things? Do Vietnamese people do that too? Like go to a Bangkok hospital or?
Yeah, I think the same in Vietnam.
It's, it's like cosmetic surgery in some cases, but sometimes it's serious surgery as well. Yeah, it's kind of surprising to see that. Okay. Nice work, by the way, Long An. Beautiful, wonderful work. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Good, really good. Everybody did a great job. I thought tonight that writing this business planning strategy marketing thing would be difficult and not so interesting, but your responses tonight are excellent. They're really fast, they're really accurate. It's like this idea of a report really well, so I'm so happy with that, because I thought, oh no, this is going to be a very dry lesson with uninteresting things, and you all have done a wonderful job with this, so thank you so much. Let's see, I'm just going to go back and check. Was anyone else like to add something to the chat, or you could do it by speaking if you want. If you want to do an oral report, that's fine too, like an oral presentation. Let's see, and most of you answered my questions. We had Phong Vu answered my questions. Tan, are you there? Or Ten? I always mispronounce your name, Ten.
Yes, yeah.
And do you want to do it in writing, or do you want, I can interview you for 5 minutes if that's okay?
Sorry, today I'm a little bit tired, so
okay.
I just listening.
Okay.
All you guys say in the class.
Yeah.
Because my brain is freezing. I cannot think anything.
Oh no. Well,
Yeah.
can I just ask you some basic questions then?
Yeah.
Okay. So what industry or organization are you in, Tan?
Yeah, I'm working for school.
For the school?
Yeah.
Okay, the kindergarten.
No, in the school from primary school to high school.
Oh wow. Okay, primary to high school.
Yeah.
Okay, and can you tell me something you would like to improve in the organization that you're in?
Something like from my position, because I work as school psychologist in school.
Yeah.
So I want my students have more time for break for break time.
Okay, students should have longer break times?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
so
in Vietnam, when the weather's really hot by lunchtime, can the students take a 30-minute rest?
No, in my school, there's like for between each lesson, they have 5 minutes break, and in between to continue lesson, they have 15 minutes.
I asked that question because I was surprised when I was in Taiwan last year and the weather got hot by April, similar to Vietnam. After lunch, the students would return to their homerooms and close the curtains and make a dark environment. and I had to go into the classroom. So I would enter the classroom very quietly if I had to get something from the desk. And I thought it was really interesting. They were really respectful of each other's quiet time. Nobody made noises. And almost all 30 students had their heads down on the desks, sleeping really well. Because most of the Taiwanese high school secondary students go to what they call bushiban. It's a Chinese word. Bushiban is a after school study center. So they need the extra energy because they begin their after school studies from 4 o'clock till 7 o'clock. So they go to bushiban, they call it. Okay. Ten, thank you for this information. It's interesting. So you would like to expand the rest time? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good recommendation. I think it's really important too. Nice, nice. Okay, let me go back. Are there any questions then for tonight? We're almost finished. Let's see. How about you look like you have some really good energy still.
Yeah.
So we can talk for 4 minutes until we finish the class. Any topic is okay.
I think today's topic is not really easy for everyone, because we will focus on the financial company financial, and if you want to have the knowledge, I mean the knowledge in finance, you when we study finance major, we need to spend at least 4 years to study about financial statement, accounting, banking, and something like that. So I think just 90 minutes is not enough to obtain the all of them, especially you talking about the management in a company, especially financial analysis. It's a hard topic.
Very hard topic.
Yeah.
The topic we're discussing now, we could actually do 10 sessions on that,
I know. I just spend my opinion about this topic, financial analysis.
There's a word for everyone, dense. The word dense, it's a dense topic, means heavy, so much information.
Dense
topic. That's why I just chose, pick a problem and pick a recommendation for tonight, right?
That's really a challenge today.
So if you check in the Yalo, I put the PDF of today's lesson. There are 2 samples. One is anyone can use that for a business report. And then the second one, I created this medical software because my friend worked in a company like that. And it was, that word lucrative, it had a lot of liquidity capital because it was doing so well. He was a programmer. He didn't stay in it because he said it gave him a headache. He was writing software all day. So he now works for an NGO that he was in Nigeria, Angola, Africa, working on agriculture projects because he just couldn't do computer coding anymore for the medical software. So that was his dilemma.
In fact, any industry, any company need to have a team focused on the financial.
Yes.
So if you become a manager in a company, I think you need to have a knowledge, basic knowledge, at least basic knowledge about the finance.
Yes, Silicon Valley near San Francisco, where they create all this great software. The leading software people are always fighting with the finance people because they don't understand each other. The computer people are looking 10 years into the future, and the finance people are saying, yes, but when are you going to start making money, right? Like Elon Musk and Tesla and, his other projects like SpaceX make the big money, but he's looking so far in the future that the financiers remind him, yes, but, profit, we have to make a profit for our investors, right?
Yeah, I think it's necessary because nowadays there is a hot subject in the university. It's the personal finance. Parallel with corporate finance. It's very important when you make when you analyze and make a decision for company or for yourself.
Yeah, for yourself. This is interesting you mentioned that, because some of the students take the IELTS through the British Council, IELTS they call that, and they have to write sample essays, and I correct them. There's about 5 members of that group. And one of the topics was, should students in high schools all around the world take personal finance courses in secondary?
Yeah. I see the writing task too. The recent exam, maybe previous month.
Yes.
Talking about that.
Almost everybody agrees it's really important, really necessary for secondary school. I loved it was called Consumer Education, and that was 40 years ago when I was in high school, actually 41 years ago, we had a wonderful teacher named Jim, and he loved it. He made us create a budget for when we finished college, how much our first car would cost, our apartment, our spending money, our food cost. We had to analyze everything. And he wanted us to save 10 or 20% of our income and how we could do that. He offered strategies. So I love that course. That's why I always support it. I say, yes, consumer education. Because when I read the essays the students write, I think, okay, in Vietnam, I think people understand this really well.
And in some international school, a primary school in Vietnam, they has a topic talking about personal finance, and the student can practice on by cooking, and the teacher give them a little bit budget, and they need to prepare. And they need to go to the supermarket and prepare something to have a lunch or a dinner.
Very cool.
Something like that. I think it's a good subject.
I'm going to put this in chat, what you're describing here, called real world exercises. I wrote real word, it's real world.
Yeah. It's very real.
I like that. That's really good. I'm just laughing, how my best friend, his son is some kind of genius. And the genius boy in high school, he made almost $1 million. What he did is he analyzes, he has some sort of genius mind. He's a very nice boy. And he analyzed how to get customers upgrades on their airplanes from tourist economy to business and first class. He had a really high success rate. So many business people and families used his online service. So in terms of finance and personal finance, he never has to worry, because by age 17, he made $1 million, which is unbelievable, but I guess it's a true story. It's my friend's boy, so I believe my friend. All right, everybody, let's finish. Thanks. We started a little bit late, so it's good that Ha and I were having this conversation so we can extend 5 minutes because we are late starting. It sounds like you all worked really hard today. So thank you so much for joining. And remember, check the Yalo because I left 2 PDFs for you. That should help you if you want to use those for your own reports. That's fine with me. Okay, we'll see you next time, next week. Thank you very much, everybody. It was a real pleasure to teach you, Luang An and Lisa, Phuong Vu, Ha, and Tony. Thank you for your help always. And Tan, thank you. And we had a great session tonight. Really wonderful. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye and good night, teacher.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow, Tony, maybe, or Sunday. Bye-bye.